Okay, first and foremost, good morning from Sabah, Malaysia, and good morning and good evening to everyone here today. Thank you so much for joining our One Vision um, gathering today, our sharing session. It is a privilege that being able to be here to share with everyone of you here. Okay, and I truly hope that this sharing will benefit many of Atomian's partners today. Okay, when I started to think of a topic for today, I was thinking, what should I share? Then I asked a lot of the leaders in the global leaders. I asked SC, I asked Mike, suggest me a topic because there's so many topics that we can actually discuss and we can actually help to grow a lot of partners that really can relate to our journey in Atomy. Okay, so I was really thinking very deep through my own journey. Through my own journey, then I was thinking, I think this will help because many of us just look forward, just see what we can see in front of us instead of seeing the unseen through our faith in our journey in Atomy. So today I would like to share through my own journey and the things that we will learn through creating our own story. And by going through it without realizing it that we're actually creating, like there's so many things that we can learn. Okay, so I'm a full-time housewife. I'm a Sharon Rose Master and also a member of Leaders Club. Okay, I become a member of Leaders Club last year, and it's truly a privilege because I'm a housewife and I don't even come from a big group. Our group is really small, but because even doesn't matter how big, how small is the group is, but because the unity, the relationship, and the guidance and building partners can really help not only one person, but a lot of us to grow and really grow through this journey. Okay, so I'm there's so many dreams that I really like to um, achieve, and one of it is actually to go back to the Philippines. Why? Because I'm half Filipino and my mom is from Iloilo, which is from Liganis, and I actually went back to my mom's hometown only once, okay, because I was still young and I complained a lot when I went back to my mom's hometown because there was no water. There was no water, just like what I'm enjoying here in Malaysia. There is water, but because we have to take water through the well. So each time when we go back to Philippines, we will normally go to Manila and we will have our family in Iloilo fly to Manila to meet us. But this time, I tend to appreciate, the things that, um, the struggles that my mom have to go through. Okay, I'm already emotional because I do believe that every one of us do um, have special talent that we wish to really help and to give up and to help a lot of people around us. So yeah, there's a lot of things, and through my mom's courage, patience, that I think because of that really build me as a person, okay, and also for who I am today, and especially in my journey in Atomy. So today I'd like to reflect through my journey, and I really hope to help a lot of partners there, okay? And especially I like to talk a lot about investment. Okay, please allow me to share my presentation first. Okay, one moment. The slides. Okay, can you see my slides?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Is my voice clear? My
Yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, so hello everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Jessica Punin, and today's topic, Vision Meeting, will be creating our own story, but how? Okay, and especially in Atomy journey. And one thing that I really learned in my journey Atomy, because I am somebody who is actually a very determined person. But however, everything went down the drain when I start to think very low of myself. Okay, so eventually, when desperation comes, then it forces me to learn. It forces me to look outside of me. And one of the key that really opened me is through reading. And one of it is through quotes. And it says here, you are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. All right. Why this holds very dearly to me? Because after getting married, I thought my life was all set. Okay. I think I'm living in a fairy tale where it says, because we watch a lot of Disney movies, and I'm still in my fairy tale life where I thought my husband will provide everything, whatever I want, as long I take care of my children, become a good wife, and become a good daughter, become a good mother to my family. However, reality actually starts to kick in my life after I become a mom. I feel like, who am I? I start to question, who am I? And especially when I have children growing up and I wanted them to achieve things, which I cannot myself, especially um, things that involve with money. And our main breadwinner is my husband. And each time when, I do as a wife, I do have an allowance every month. But in a way, there are things that, we need more for, especially my kids. And my husband said, wait, no money, no money, no money. We don't have enough, you know. And I started to think, until when? Until when I have to be waiting, wait and wait and wait. There must be a way to change this situation of us. And that is how I came across. I came across with Atomy because I prayed. I really, really prayed. God, please, please help me to change my situation. And I'm willing to work really hard. Financially, I may not have, but if I could just build myself and influence partners around me, people around me, make me as a tool to spread your good news. And my prayers answered. That is how Atomy came to my life. Okay, so this who I was. Okay, what is Atomy to you? So you really need to ask, what is Atomy to you? Why you are in Atomy? Why you are doing Atomy? A lot of people want to do Atomy because, first thing, yes, the income. Everybody. I was attracted because of the income as well, because I wanted to change things that is going around my life. Okay, so there are so many things. I actually also look through a lot of businesses, but most of it do involve a lot of money, finance, which I do not have that. Okay, so I put all my faith and hope in my Atomy journey. I trusted my sponsor and my aunt. My aunt. Both of us were clueless all the way in this journey, but because our sponsor is far away, we cannot keep on actually depending on him. So that is why the first thing is very important. Okay, building this business have to start from you and me. It's not our partners, but it's us. Okay? A good seed will grow through the seed that we plant in ourselves. The building starts from you. Please, please, please take this. I mean, this investment seriously, because the first most important investment, I will say, it's us. Okay, the first investment, because to stay in your business, to build your business, you must have a clear determination and clear goals that you want to achieve. Despite whatever obstacles may come to you, you have two choices. It's either say, I don't know, or ask yourself, how can I do it? Because preparation is very important. To be prepared is half the victory. Because without preparation, which is you, whatever may come to you along the way in your journey, if you do not have a clear vision, you will definitely give up easily. This is what many partners are going through, because they have not they are not investing in themselves yet. Okay, to have a clear vision, the change is a must. Learn the business that we are doing. Why it is important to understand your business? Because to do a business, okay, we need to understand how it flows, how it goes, how solid it is. Because definitely you do not want to do a business that you put all your heart and soul into it, and 1 year, 2 years after that it goes bankrupt. So you need to believe it. You believe in your business, you believe in the marketing plan, and you believe the products. Okay? Plan. Definitely there is a big plan. Okay, big goals. Like me, my goal was 500 ringgit. In 500 ringgit to 2,000 ringgit. That was my plan to earn income. That's all at the moment, at when I started my journey, and put action into it. Action is everything. You can put a foolproof plan, but without action, nothing will happen, definitely. Okay, so these are the things that I went through myself when I invest myself, okay, in my journey with Atomy. Invest in you, because you are the key to your success. Because if you don't invest in yourself, you will lose focus, and you will, like, when somebody just counter offer you, I mean, counter you in everything you try to share, because you haven't built yourself, you get discouraged very easily, and you will give up very easily. So the key is invest in you. It's so important. Okay, you can invest a lot of people, but how can you invest other people if you don't invest in yourself first, if you don't believe in yourself first? So the things that you can do is understand your business, have a clear knowledge of your business that you want to do. So before that, there was no channel Atomy, so we had to go through Atomy YouTube. Okay, YouTube channel. I remember listening to Star Master Park Jo-young over and over again. I listened to him more than, I think, in a week, many times, because I wanted to catch if there is anything that doesn't suit me. Especially, I'm scared to fall into scam. So I need to trust the business. I really want to understand how Atomy business, how the marketing plan works. Okay, I wanted it to be a foolproof plan. Okay, because I need to understand how it goes. So whenever, and the first thing that really that I understand was the mastership, which is from sales master to imperial master. I memorize everything, and when people share it, I can just confidently share with people. Yeah. So, and we are so lucky because we have a company that is so loving, so caring to give a lot of information to us. That is how Channel Atomy is created over the years, to help partners, to help Atomy members around the world to build their business through people, through a lot of amazing leader sharing, even the products, the information of the products, the compensation plan, everything is compact, compressed in the Channel Atomy. It's all a matter of us to go to the website and click and learn and understand. That is an investment that you can do for yourself, because when you understand what you are into, you will go all the way. Okay, but even though with a complete perfect business, okay, because we know Atomy is a business for everyone. Everyone can do Atomy because Atomy is made simple. Atomy is for everyone despite what is our background maybe. Right, everybody can do. But what is the second investment? It's us, our mind, our heart and spirit. This is the most important part that we need to build. Okay, like me, if you don't like the change, okay, if you don't like the things around you, change it. We are not free. We can do things, we can change it. Okay, so what are the things that we need to do to really focus and build our business? It's our heart, our mind. I keep on sharing this, our heart, our mind, our heart, our mind. Why? Because then, we will in a way that nobody can really discourage you in your journey, because you have a foolproof confidence in you. You have built your self-esteem, and you don't care what other people have to say, right? Because this is your dream, not other people's dream. This is your dream. They will not understand. They can say a lot of things to you not to do it, but they don't understand what is Atomy. They don't know what is your goals, your dreams, your heart really mean Atomy to you. Yes, they want to save you being hurt, but why not, just build? Because you'll be so surprised who you might become. You will be able to rediscover you, the real you. Okay, because everything that we go through in our life is actually not obstacle. It is an opportunity to shape us, to become a better person. The way we think, the way we smile, the way we talk, everything change is shaping us. You can notice it just through how you talked before and now. Even my partners notice that. If I'm not gonna say my partners, even my sisters, when I start sharing Atomy, my sister just kept quiet. Then after that, she will say to me, Kak, kakak means a sister, okay? I never knew this side of you. You're so good. I never knew that you can speak so well. I never knew that you can become a motivator. Kak, she said, because wow, I'm so pumped now just because what you have said to me. See, I also didn't know that I was influencing my sister. This happened when I start to build my heart, my mind to become better. And every one of us can do it, because everything that we do is actually creating a ripple effect. Atomy or not, building ourselves will help us in our future, our mind, our spirit, everything. It's so important. So I really hope that we take every obstacle as a learning process to build and also to grow ourselves. That is how I really take investment in building partners so important, because building has to start from us. When we plant a seed to have a beautiful fruitful tree, it must come from our heart first. Our purpose to grow, to build this business. For what? It is actually when we start building, it's because of survival. We all need to survival. But when we surpass survival, our heart will become bigger, bigger than you ever imagine. Okay, so all the things, a few of the things that I really did was because I had low self-esteem, scared being judged of, people and so on. I start listening to motivational every single day. I start reading book. Okay, I don't read one book like the whole day. I read few pages every day to build myself. So we should all of us, okay, have that 8 core of habits. Because when I went into Atomy, the two things that I googled how to be successful in Atomy, and the two things came up was 8 core of habits and also 8 steps to success. I took these two things very seriously. That is how I started to read books. That is how I start to listen to motivational things like that. Because I wanted to be successful so much. I don't want to be in um the same situation, going in circles without progressing. Okay? We all can do that. Because each one of us hold the key to our dreams. All right? So another part that we can do in building our business is be a good shadow. Okay, we all want to be success, but effort must be there. Again, investing in ourselves. Because I was new in Atomy and I did not know a lot of things. When each time my sponsor came, I shadow his session. I listen, I follow, and I actually volunteered to become his assistant as well. And I will go and try to explain some products, the process, and so on. Okay? Be a good shadow. Yes, all of us don't know. I mean, when we started Atomy, what are the few things that most of us will hear from partners? Anybody can share? What are the few things that a lot of partners will answer us? Let us do Atomy together. Few of the excuses that I will hear is that I don't know how to speak. I don't have confidence. I don't know how to do this business. Right? Anyone? What are the most you guys hear from a lot of partners? Okay. So again, invest in building you through shadowing through your leaders, your sponsor. You listen how they share. We learn how they communicate with people. We observe all those things. And eventually, we can actually do it our own self through our own skill. From there, maybe we follow how our sponsor do it. Then eventually we develop our own personality in communicating, in doing home spa, and many, many more. Okay? So if you don't know, shadow, learn. Learn the skill. Next. Oh, sorry. Okay. So as I mentioned, the 8 steps of success, it is very important to have a goal setting. Goal setting will actually show us, okay, the importance of having dreams. And it is important to write it down, especially in our life scenario book. It's not a life scenario book for nothing. It's a map to help us to see, okay, to see what is our goals and dreams, because just by thinking about it and sharing about it and writing it is three different things. Okay, because when we think we can forget, when we speak we can forget as well, but when we write it down we can see a clearer vision, plan, a goal. Okay, then you need to be determined. Name listing. Okay, name listing is the one of the most important part. I never knew how to do name listing, but don't, as I mentioned, don't think, write. You must write down when you're doing name listing. Then you will not miss a single person that you want to share, build the business together, and invitation, sharing, follow up, counseling, and it will be duplicated. Okay, so these are the eight, okay, eight steps. Okay, so and again, okay, goal setting will also determine the speed that we can go in building our business. Because, say, goal setting, I want to become a sales master. I want to become a sales master without a date and a year. It can be next year, next year, next year, and the following year, because you are not determined enough. Okay, determine your volume of actions. Okay, determination. Then determine your potential user, conversion rate to build consumer. Okay, actual sales, build confidence and trust. This follow-up is very important. Okay, problem solving, team growth, and income multiplied. All right, so this is how it is in 8 steps of success. Then if I ask you a question, okay, goal setting, which one likely will be sales master? The number one is I must be sales master by December 2022, or number two, I must be sales master in the future. Which one do you think will become most likely will become sales master? Yes, I still love people answering one. Number one, thank you so much. Yes, it's number one because you have a clear view of what you want to do. Then you can start planning, then you can put action into the goals that we want to achieve. Okay, nice. Invest in products. Products is the key to all our journey. The business will only go and grow when we become a pro consumer ourselves. As you can see here, this is actually my center at home when I started Atomy. These are only the few products that I have. These products are also the products that I personally use and I share it with partners because of budget, you know, I purchase. And one thing, investment in product is that when I generate income in Atomy, I will invest back in products because I wanted to have more and more products for my partners to grow. And aside from that, because we really wanted to communicate and share the products, a lot of partners will keep on questioning on the same products, right? So what I did was I created a YouTube channel for myself, okay? Because I want, honestly, okay, if we are determined, everything can change. Do you know how long for me to really create this YouTube channel? It took me months. It took me months to learn the process, and it was not perfect. But because we don't need to be perfect like others, just do what you know and how you feel comfortable. And along the journey, you will be able to learn the skill, how to edit it to make it even better. One video, it took me like few days before I learned about editing because my mind was, okay, video, it must be perfect in one go. All right. So that was how I started because I didn't know about editing and so on. All right. Because all I know is I want to share the products and share it with my partners so that they can learn about the products as well. All right. It's all about the ability, your willingness to learn, to be selfless in sharing and, build more and more consumer. Let them try. Invest in products. We don't want to be, oh, you should buy that product, absolute, where else you are not even a consumer yourself. And partners can't even see the changes, the skin on you. When people asking you, oh, what product you're using? I'm using over the counter products from the pharmacy, but you are encouraging me to use Atomy products, but why you are not a consumer yourself? Means that you have no confidence in your company, you have no confidence in the products itself, right? So how will you actually create consumer if we ourselves are not consumer? Because Atomy products are so powerful. It speaks by itself. I remember using these products only in few weeks. Somebody stopped me in the mall. Somebody that I knew that I didn't notice stopped me and asked me, Kak, what happened to you? What products are you using? How come your skin becomes so beautiful? Why your face is glowing? And I was like, wow, this is so powerful. Like I'm just using a simple evening care, and I was using only few products of the sex system before fame and the BB cream. And a lot of partners were buying the BB cream because when I put BB cream on them, they love it. They love it. So it was power of sharing, being generous in, just let your partners try the products that you are using, because products are the key to our journey. Okay, invest in products, invest in sharing products with your partners. All right, I even buy a lot of toothbrush and toothpaste and give to partners each time they come to my house for my own session that I do at home. Okay, I will give them toothpaste, toothbrush, toothpaste, toothbrush, toothpaste, and toothbrush for them to try. When they love it, and suddenly, oh yes, I want to buy more. Or do you know that? Okay, you can register, become a member, and this and this and this, and they suddenly become a member, and because they love it and they constantly use the product, and slowly you come in and share about the compensation plan. Do you know that we can actually earn income to our spending when we wash our clothes, when we shower, things like that? So you just share the products that you are using and how it feels. Definitely, definitely. Then there must be one person will be interested in it. So don't give up. Believe in the products you are using, because we are so lucky, we are so blessed that we have absolute price and absolute quality product. All right. Next is invest in partners. All right. No matter how good we are in sharing, but investing in our partners is very important, because if you want to build you, okay, your journey far, you need to build your partners and your journey will multiply. I remember I didn't have a center before, and my center was my home. And this is, as you can see, this counter is my showroom. Okay, and I have friends, family coming to the home, and my partners, and because to attract a lot of partners, so I always like come to my home. I have cakes, I have coffee, you know, to share. Then after that, we start, talking about Atomy and so on. Can you see all the smiles here? These are my housewife friends actually. Okay, some are my schoolmates. So we gathered at my house very, very often with cakes and food on the table to bribe bribe, and to serve everyone. And you can see this lady, lovely lady in red. This is my mamang. This is my lovely mom. I remember because I was so busy doing Atomy, building Atomy, and we must have a great support system. My mom see the glow on my face, the fire on my eyes. My mom helped me to take care of my kids when I had to do home party, meet people. So I'm very, very blessed to have a wonderful mom. Okay, so support system is very important within ourselves, okay, as well. All right, so talking about investing in partners, okay, so when we invest in building our partners, we also help them to build their goals and their dreams. Build build a good seed from the heart. Okay, we don't build partners because, oh, okay, when they build this business, okay, oh, I'm going to get more. No, you need to think bigger. Whether they do Atomy or not, in my heart, I added value to a person's life. That is what matters, because I want to see a person, you know, from very low self-esteem become somebody who can smile, have confidence, and they will add cheer to people around them as well. So that is how I see in Atomy. Atomy is family. All right, so we have a lot of partners invest in building them. They are building by building their confidence. As I mentioned, the first one, invest in you. That is how you invest in your partners as well. Help them by motivating them, through sharing, have discussion, have dinner. It's not all about atomy. We can just go out to have dinner together and have fun. And what I really miss so much because of this pandemic, we had game nights in the center before. We had so much laughter. We have so many food in the center until I end up gaining weight. Now I'm in the process of losing weight. Okay, because we have so many wonderful partners who are so selfless, so loving, so caring. Okay, when you build a partner, it's not only building a business, but we are building a community, a better version for everyone. Because when we build one person, that one person go back to their home, okay, instead of somebody who always being said, oh, my wife is naggy and so on. But because you build somebody, all right, they stop. They have purpose in life. They are much more loving to their family and so on, because you have built them from the inside. All right, so even though with pandemic, we also have a lot of Zoom session, unstoppable Zoom session, the things that we crazily and willingly to go and do it together. I'm so blessed. Thank you, partners, who is here today. All right. So I just like to share, from a housewife. Okay, I'm a housewife. This is how my center started. It was just a room with this shelf. Okay, only this and a lot of chairs and table. But after building the business together as a team, unity, I was able to renovate my center last year to the dream center that I always wanted. Last time it was just a door wood, okay, wooden door, but now it's a glass door. And this unit was only 800 square feet last time, but now my center is around more than I think um, 1,000 over square feet. I have a meeting room, I have an office, I have a storage room, I have a pantry. This room, this center is a dream center that I always wanted. If you dream vividly, dreams do come true. Because when you are selfless, why did I renovate my center over and over again? Why? Because some partners, why do you want to spend so much on the center, Jessica? Keep that money so you can keep the money for yourself instead of investing. That the members only come to the center. It's all good enough with that, small room. But that's not for me, because I want to build and help my partners. So we build a facility not only for one person, for my own purpose, but for all the partners around my area. Whether you're my team or not my team, you are welcome to come to my center, and we will have me there and partners. I have two staff to help you, either your home party, to understand more on the compensation plan, and more. All right. So yeah. So this is how success is actually. A lot of people think that success is, most people, it's a straight line, to become successful. It's not. becoming successful is, going through a lot of curve, nooks, to be where you are. It builds us to, as I mentioned just now, to shape us to become who we are today. Okay, we might not be able to see in front, but with faith and hope, just have that faith and hope. Chairman Park Hang-seo always says that, you know, you are building something that you yourself will not expect. All right. So have faith in your journey. Believe in your journey. Build it selflessly with love and kindness. All right. And this is how our building will actually become. It starts from here, which is you and me. All right. We start from one person. From one person, it will duplicate. We not only duplicate per person, we also duplicate time. Okay, time where you share with two. When you build your partners solidly, lovingly, these two will bring another two. And you already multiply your time. And you are also multiplying your network. That is how Atomy works. And the great thing about this is not only you alone, because like many of us, there's a maximum cap, okay, in our purchases. And other purchases goes where? We go down and purchase under our partners. We have an amazing chairman. He knows how to build and unite people. To build, to grow, we must go together as a family, as a team. Nobody can build this business alone. Build it together because Chairman Park Hang-il wants us to be kind to one another, to love one another, to cheer one another, to motivate one another. Because not only one person becomes successful, but many, 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 unlimitedly people will become successful. Not only successful in income, but also successful, all right, in building their mind and heart and spirit. Okay, that is how we multiply. We multiply consumer, partners, time and wealth also will accumulate. All right. Okay, next. When we start like labor income. I remember this like it is like really, really hard work when we become. Okay. So from distributor, we create team. And when you become auto sales master, okay, then we are in a system where we have partners duplicating you. And eventually you'll be able to join Leaders Club when your income is uncontrollable. For sure, trust the process. The starting is always the hardest. But hard doesn't mean that we need to give up. There, that is actually the key point to our success. When the hard come times, it's because we don't know the process. That is how we need to learn. When we learn, we pave way to our partners. If we don't learn, how will our business grow? How will we help our partners? We cannot be like always knocking on our sponsor. Oh, can you help me? Can you do this for me? They are also busy people. All right, a lot of partners will want their time as well. But instead of, okay, let's say sponsor said, I'm free next month. Do you want to wait another month for your partners? Then they can learn. Where else you just take that effort and learn and build. You might be, along the way you will improve that process, and then you find a process where everybody can actually use through your own determination. Okay, so This is the rule of mathematics. I'm sure everybody knows mathematics here. Power of multiplication. All right. This is how atomy is. All right. It will multiply. We just need to be patient during the process. Bill. Number 3 is very important. Invest in your partners. If you don't invest in your partners to build them heart, soul, and mind, they will give up. When they give up, what will happen? It will not grow. But if you build your partners properly, from 2 will multiply to 4 leaders. 4 leaders will become 8 leaders. That is how you know that you are growing, because you are investing in your partners, in building them as a person, not as a business. Okay. All right. So maybe for any partners here who are planning to be in Leaders Club, here is a benchmark maybe you can follow, because my leader actually gave me a benchmark. I'm so blessed that Star Master, Janet, and now she's Royal Leaders Club. Okay, she gave me a benchmark to follow. Then I followed her benchmark. Then eventually, when you have your flushing, right? Flushing, all right? You must write down from 1st to the 30th of month. For the 1st to the 30th, you count. Okay, day 1, grade 7. Day 2, grade 6. Then you accumulate your total. You see, I mean, not totally, but you see the value of your flushing. Okay, when you can actually follow the benchmark your leader gives you, you know that you are getting closer to the goal that you wanted to achieve, which is Leaders Club. Okay, so you need to have a benchmark. All right, and I really hope that some of you are taking photo of this, and so that you can start benchmarking your own. You can also start benchmarking for sales master, diamond master. Okay, but to be in this club, benchmarking is very important. So you know what level you are. When you are growing, your partners are also growing. If you are not growing, you need to revisit your plan and what went wrong, fix it, okay, improve it, then go on another 3 months. Then if it's growing, progressing, then you know it's working. But it's not, you need to revisit it again, change it if you need to change your strategy. Okay. And just a clear view to everyone of my schedule. Okay. As I mentioned, I'm a housewife. Okay, I wake up 5 a.m. every morning because I need to prepare breakfast for my children. While preparing breakfast, before they wake up, I will start cleaning, let's say putting laundry, everything, okay, while listening to motivational, okay, videos, or podcasts. And by 6:20 a.m., before 6:20 a.m., I must send my kids to school. Okay, then I come back. When between that going and coming home, I'll be listening to motivational as well. So while I'm doing home chore, by 7 a.m. I'm always at home. All right, I'll be listening to BOD. I want to learn from a lot of the amazing leaders through their journey, because every journey, every leader is different. So when I learn from them, when one day I communicate with a partners who is like slightly the same of background, so I can share. That is how we learn. That is why it's important to learn, to join the success system, 1 day seminar and success academy. Okay, because we can actually learn from all these amazing leaders. They are not even getting paid to do this, because they care for us, they love us, they are selfless people, they are selfless leader to help us. So invest in learning. All right, so 8 a.m. I'll prepare. Okay, I normally go work out 2 times a week now. Okay, and in the same time I will always on my morning motivation, okay, because I like to draft, because every single morning, okay, before 12, if after 12 it's afternoon, right, I will every single day I try to um, do motivational for my team. You can ask my partners here. They'll always be motivational sharing from me, okay, because what I learned that day, I like to share with my partners. Maybe it will be relatable to other partners who's going through the same mind and process in building them. All right. Then by 9:30 to 4 p.m., I'll be at my center. Now I'm at my center to do home parties, coaching, and mentoring partners. Then by 4:30 p.m., I'll be home, prepare light snacks for my children because I got three kids, is that actually. Okay, my eldest hubby goes training, but my second and my third daughter, my son and daughter, second and third, they are gymnasts. Okay, so every evening from 5:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. they will be training in the gymnastic hall or for their track training, either these two, because my son is doing two sports, a gymnastic and track, and my daughter is only doing gymnastic. Because why their training is so so strict, because they are next level to actually to be in the team for our state, which is Sabah team. Okay, the Sabah next Sukma gymnast. All right. So by then, okay, by even though I'm at the gym, I find time to do coaching and follow up. So a lot of the times, even the coaches in the gym knows that they have a table and so on, right? They clear that for me now because they know that because there's music here, they will move it to the other side when they see me taking out my laptop. Then you have session today, Jessica. I said, yeah. Then they move the audio, I mean the stereo to the other room so you can focus your coaching. You see, even the coaches knows what I'm doing in gym. All right. So when I'm also because I'm so blessed to have wonderful, amazing leaders that I have extra income that I actually invest in, in the gymnastic hall as well to help like treats and so on for the gymnasts. It's so good that if you have extra, it's not only for you, but you can give all. I mean, just we can just be generous in many ways, all right? So by the time you reach home, okay, I will be attending either one day seminar because in Malaysia we have two one day seminar every week. Okay, every Wednesday and every Friday we have to attend the one day seminar. And if we don't have one day seminar, I'll be doing personal coaching and team mentoring until normally my husband also know my. I'm so blessed. I have a very understanding husband now that he will always ask when I come home. Do you have a coaching today? Yeah, okay. Then he will automatically go down to the downstairs living room and leave me in the room, okay, doing my coaching. Then once it's finished, normally it finish around 10 to 10:30 p.m. I call him, I'm done. Then he'll come up and, so ready to sleep lah already, okay? That is how crazy I am. So Sunday is a rest day, family time for us. So even though I'm crazy about Atomy, but as a person, as a mom, and also a wife, they must be a rest day for all of us. Even God rest on the last day of, when He created the world, right? All right. So lastly, and when we continue to build, to grow, when we constantly praying like me, um, I we always have session for our team, but sometimes when we are always giving the same session over and over again, I myself like, oh, me, I have to present again. I was like, oh, okay. So that is why how when you pray, oh God, is there a way? Because we always look for a way to improve, to grow, to build our partners, to see ideas and vision from other teams, and that is how I'm so blessed that God hooked me with Mike. Okay, then we become friends and we talk a lot. Then he created this global imperial in global. global international, team. There's six of us, always talking, always discussing. So I'm so blessed. Even though all of us are from different line, we are not related at all, but we come together as a family in 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 the same vision of to help as many as possible partners. Okay, because of that we build unity, because unity is strength, division is weakness. So that is how blessed we are. We are all different, but we can build this business together. And lastly, I just like to show everyone how your income will actually grow. All right. So when I started in 2016, it was like, growing up, going up. Eventually, you give yourself 3 years. 3 years. We might not see much within the 3 years, I will say, but you can go faster. Okay, in 3 years, definitely your income will grow, increase crazy, increase insanely crazy. All right, you must believe the process. When you grow, I like to remind everyone that there'll be so many people around us growing and building so fast. Like there'll be sales master, diamond master, then suddenly partners who just joined suddenly shoot up to star master and everything, right? You can feel the pressure. A lot of us will feel the pressure and start questioning ourselves, what went wrong, what I'm not doing. You trust your process, believe in your process, because everybody is competing with themselves. We are not competing with anyone else. Left, right, no, doesn't matter. Okay, that is just a benchmark. Compete with yourself, your state of mind that you are ready to build your business, to build your partners, to water, to give sunshine, everything, what you can do best in building your business. Eventually, without you realization, no, I am so hard to, I can't pronounce it. You suddenly just overshoot, just like that. Trust me. Trust your own process. Don't get discouraged with other people. Because when I started to join Atomy, at that point, there were so many sales master, there were so many diamond master, there were so many Sharon Rose master, so many. But I didn't compare myself to them. Instead, I prayed to God, help me, guide me, Lord, because I believe in your process. Give me the patience, give me the determination, the perseverance, so that I can continue to build, to guide, to help my partners. Believe in your prayers, because this is your journey, not anyone else's journey. Okay, don't compare yourself. If you start comparing yourself, you will start to have the pressure. Okay, because when we I didn't even notice it actually. We have like over 100, no, 300, 400 channels master in Malaysia. I can't remember. Okay, and our team is not big here. We are actually a small group, but I managed to become leaders club thanks to my partners, and I look forward to see my partners to be in leaders club too. I'm not talking about leaders club. Let's talk about out to just be to become auto. I'm so proud of my partners because there's so many people, there's so many, sales master, diamond master, but they build solid foundation. Building a solid foundation is very important. It has to start with us, solid foundation and partners. Then they become auto so fast, very, very fast. Very fast compared to those who joined earlier than them, okay, that the existing sales master and diamond master around. Yeah, I'm so proud of them. Okay, and lastly, I just said is building foundation, root strong. That is so important. Then we all can grow and build this business together. And I hope you can see the process that I've been sharing throughout this presentation, that it is a journey. We will learn a lot, but just don't see what you want to see. We need to have faith in this journey. Okay, and this is the whole purpose in Atomy. Let go to have a balanced life, living well, learning, loving, and contributing. That is how great this Atomy is. And lastly, because my daughter is a gymnast, my son's gymnast, so I like this quote so much. If you aren't committed to training, which is building yourself, okay, and conditioning and practice, you aren't committed to being the best. Okay, you won't be able to be in your best shape if you are not committed in building yourself. All right, and lastly, I like the company motto. I mean, the company this year is renew day by day. Okay, be patient with yourself, renew yourself every single day, learn something new every single day, because this is you, this is for you, not anybody else. When you start from you, you become a better person, a better friend, a better mentor, a better mom, a better daughter, better in many ways. All right. So that's all for my sharing. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, so maybe, not maybe. So I like to invite, okay, maybe we can start with Essie, okay, to share her thoughts.
Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. I don't even know if I want to add anything because it was just Jessica Punyan. Some of you may have only seen her on YouTube or you're already a fan joining this Monday meetings. But I think I know when there's not a lot of people, I know what Jessica's like with us. And just when she's with the whole group, she's exactly the same. The passion level, the way she cares for. If I have any questions, there's a lot of things are going around, but they're lacking. Like connecting with your sponsors these days is all online. So we may have things, but this little room, um, because Asia, I have to admit that Asia gets a lot of news firsthand, right? So she must be looking at your schedule. I don't know how she looks out for us even. So when you shared your stories, what makes up your story and consists your days consist of, I think she's just pure example of very honest and just straightforward model of what we should be doing towards where we're all going, right? If you're here, it's 10 just past 10 p.m. on Monday night. In Toronto, we are snowed in, so probably a lot of people must be just lounging or just putting on the TV. But if you're here, and especially in Asia, it's like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, we all want to go where Jessica is. And I think it's very easy to tell that, wow, um, we just need to do what she's doing and with the heart and with the sharing heart. And that schedule, I'm telling you, as a mother also with two children, I think they're a little bit younger than Jessica's children, but having the balance is also really important because it's tough. It's a huge business, shouldn't take it lightly. But then again, family comes first. The loved ones needs to be looked at because it's a marathon, right? So I just feel like I watched a good movie with an actress. She looks like an angel. She had even had a little halo behind her head today. So it's a real fortunate to be able to be connected to our team. It's not an easy thing, by the way, and I don't know if I even really suggest it without the sponsors being involved when you're networking with other leaders. But at the same time, at least you're like a Sharon was an older. I think you can sort of tell this leader really is close to the company values. We, as a group, we think about that first. I know Mike only, I think she only talks to pretty leaders. Jessica, Ju, Sherry, they're like the most beautiful women in Atomy. I'm like, Mike, there's got to be some kind of standards. But no, actually, we go by our values because we come from different teams. But Jessica is just the purest form of what Atomy has set out to be. And it's just like Mr. Park is like watching her from her. So this is exactly why we're connecting. And I feel very fortunate to be here today. So thank you, Jessica. I don't really want to add anything. I just want to express my gratitude. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Essie. And now let's invite Sherry. I put Mike last. Where's Sherry? Is Sherry here?
No, Sherry texted earlier.
Oh,
She texted earlier. I think it's Mike. It's all
okay,
Mike
then
now.
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
He
So let us
froze.
invite Mike.
Okay, thank you so much, Jessica Punyin. I'm so really amazed. Like I met her last year, July, I think end of July. That I invited her to my program in Adam International for the one-on-one global leaders interview. I didn't know her story. Like I know that she was a Sierra Rose Master, she was a Leaders Club member, but when I interviewed her, it wasn't live, it was recorded, but I posted as a premiere live recording. But when I interviewed her, I couldn't sleep. Like I told all my leaders, because most of my leaders they're like housewives, most of them they're housewife. I said even Jessica Punhian, who was 16 years of low esteem housewife, and she could change herself just like a butterfly from a what do you call caterpillar, and then you go into the cocoon, and then she become a turn out into a beautiful butterfly. It means there always be a process, and I want you, everyone who is here, if easily that you can relate to her, that you're a housewife or you've been so many years as a low esteem housewife. This is an example that she showed her income, right? She showed her income when she joined 2016, 17. It doesn't look so much, right? If you are in the business of putting all your efforts and then you are getting just a fraction of your efforts, most people say what? It doesn't, it's not worth it to put all this effort. But Jessica Punian was one of an example that when you are persistent, when you are perseverance, and then you put all your faith in doing Atomy business, then at one day you're gonna reap your harvest, and that is beautifully explained as well, right? I already look at her slide yesterday, but I was like it was additional slide this evening, but it was amazing, Jessica. I was so grateful that we are in the theme of efficient meeting together with SC, Jew, Sherry, Israel, and who is the other one? Yeah, and you. And like as you said, I don't know, it's just a coincidence that all of them they're beautiful inside and outside, right? Even Israel came is very handsome gentleman. Right? They're all amazing, beautiful people, but it's not a really coincidence. I think when I want to do something, I always ask God, I always pray. I'm not sure if all of you are religious people, but one thing that I learned that there's always a creator, and when we acknowledge our creator, he will open up our path into the smooth path. Like Jessica, all to the success is not gonna be like a straight line all the way there. It's gonna be like crooked up and down. When you acknowledge him, he will make that path straight. I believe that, and I've been doing it with my team, my leaders, and with all these amazing global leaders as well. I believe when we have the same vision, we have put in faith, put it in action, and we all be there together. Thank you so much, Jessica Punyan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mike. And I think we have okay. I think we're going over time, so we need to end the session already. Thank you so much, and I'm sure there's no questions. All right. So everyone have a good night's sleep, and I hope before you go to bed you have goals and dreams in you that are burning now, and all will happen when you start early in the morning tomorrow and start your day, kick yourself, and definitely you will be achieving your dreams, all of us. Let us all meet together at the top, and let us pray for everyone's success. All right, thank you, good night everyone, and bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
bye.
you.
Everyone.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.